The Adhan, a beautiful sound, 5 times a day. It echoes around the world, a call to prayer for Muslims. But it wasn't always like this. In the early days of Islam there was no formal call to prayer. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and his followers yearned for a way to unify the community. They needed a way to announce the prayer times. The Muslims had migrated to Medina. This migration marked a significant turning point in the history of Islam. It was a journey filled with hope, aspirations, and the promise of a new beginning. The city of Medina welcomed them with open arms, offering a sanctuary from the persecution they faced in Makkah. They were starting a new life, but they faced challenges. Establishing a new community from scratch was no easy task. They had to build homes, establish markets, and create a sense of unity among the diverse groups of people who had come together. The spirit of cooperation and mutual support was essential for their survival and growth. They needed a way to come together. They needed to strengthen their faith. The sense of community was vital, and they found solace and strength in their shared beliefs. Regular gatherings and prayers were crucial in maintaining their spiritual and social bonds. They prayed in congregation, but how would everyone know it was time? The need for a unified call to prayer became apparent. It was essential to have a system that would bring everyone together at the same time, fostering a sense of unity and discipline. Some suggested using a trumpet like the Jews. The idea was practical as it was already in use by another community. However, it did not resonate with the unique identity the Muslims were trying to establish. Others proposed a fire signal like the Christians. This method was also considered, but it lacked the personal touch and spiritual significance that the Muslims desired. But the Prophet, peace be upon him, wanted something unique. He sought a method that would not only call people to prayer but also reflect the essence of their faith and community. Something special for the Muslims. A call that would be distinct and resonate deeply within their hearts, uniting them in their devotion and commitment to their faith. One night, Abdullah ibn Zayd, a companion of the Prophet, peace be upon him, had a dream. It was a night like no other, filled with tranquility and a sense of divine presence. The stars twinkled brightly over the ancient city, casting a serene glow. In his dream, an angel appeared. The angelic figure was bathed in an ethereal light, radiating a sense of peace and divine wisdom. It was a sight that Abdullah would never forget. The angel taught him the words of the Adhan. These words were not just ordinary words, they were a divine revelation, a message from the heavens. Abdullah listened intently, absorbing every syllable. Abdullah woke up. His heart was filled with joy. He felt enlightened, as if a great burden had been lifted from his soul. The dream had given him a sense of purpose and direction. He rushed to the Prophet, peace be upon him, and told him everything. His excitement was palpable, and he could hardly contain his joy as he recounted the dream. The Prophet, peace be upon him, listened intently. He smiled. The Prophet's smile was a sign of approval and understanding, a confirmation that the dream was indeed a blessed one. This was the answer to their prayers. The community felt blessed, knowing that the words of the Adhan had been divinely revealed. It was a moment of profound spiritual significance for everyone. The Prophet, peace be upon him, chose a companion to be the first muezzin. This was a significant moment in Islamic history, marking the beginning of a tradition that would resonate through the ages. His name was Bilal ibn Rabah. Born into slavery, Bilal's journey to becoming the first muezzin was one of resilience and faith. He had a beautiful voice, a voice that carried the message of Islam with clarity and devotion, a voice that would touch the hearts of many. His call to prayer, the Adhan, was a source of inspiration and unity for the early Muslim community. Bilal climbed the roof of the mosque. He raised his hands. With a deep breath he began the Adhan. And then, for the first time, the Adhan echoed through the streets of Medina. The Muslims were amazed. They had never heard anything so profound and moving. Their hearts were filled with emotion. Tears welled up in their eyes as they felt the power of Bilal's voice. They rushed to the mosque. Together they prayed. United as one, they felt a deep sense of belonging and faith. This moment marked the beginning of a new chapter in their spiritual journey, led by the powerful call of Bilal ibn Rabah.